3/23/2021 option trading room is available. Yes, it is. S&P 500 daily chart right here. Down big today. There was quite a sell-off in the S&P after Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen did their little speeches and whatnot and talked about many things that I don't even want to go into. Other than it causes S&P to sell down, we're going to come down and test the 20. The 50-day moving average, which has been the road and the block for this particular index of the S&P 500. There was a lot of selling in the growth stocks. There was selling across the board. There was selling in the commodity related names. Um, so we have a very major support level coming into play. 38 to 76 would be an area right above the 50-day. So I'm going to set an alert. S&P down 30 points intraday sell off. We're going to see if we go into a sell signal on this S&P on the daily chart. One thing that we will show very quickly is the weekly chart on the S&P. Now, the two of you to understand volatility, and that was the top right there on the weekly. And we can clearly see what that looks like. We set the alert there. So, it's not in bad shape, but there was profit taken. When you look at the monthly chart, we can see where it's got great support when we had other areas of support that was in this daily 37.13, and we rallied straight up from the monthly level, as you can see there. Now, back to the daily level, we have a distribution. And there could be more trouble for the S&P if there's more profit taking. There was a lot of profit taking across the board. There was profit taking in cyclicals. There was profit taking in the commodity related stocks, oil stocks, profit taken across the board, airline stocks, S&P 500 will rebound from today's selling, and it will. But there is lower support levels that we could dip to, and then we would look at going long the S&P, and we would. And there are many stocks that are out here that are very good values. And, you go back to 1950, post, we're coming out of, a lot of different stuff that happens when higher inflation will hit markets. Bond yields were not the problem today because they weren't. They didn't go higher. But the problem is there is profit taking across the board. The growth, the different sectors that benefit had such a great move, they had to come back, and they did. And they sold BHP, they sold XOP, XME, they sold across the board of all the big winners and all the stocks that do well and have done so well. The OIH came down today as well. So there was a lot of stuff that drove that S&P down. But there is a lot of great value in here. Deere came down. These are stocks that are going to perform well. And with that new infrastructure, $3 trillion is coming. Hey, listen, I can tell you with higher inflation, you have a whole different market. And over the next couple of months, it's going to become very clear. Once again, S&P has support level down here at the key moving averages. We'll see what that test looks like in the morning. Beware.